Hey babe, I want to be completely honest with you and share something that's been resting on my heart for a long time now. This isn't something I just woke up feeling today. It's not a sudden rush of emotion or a random burst of romance. This is something I've carried quietly within me for months, maybe even years. I've replayed these words in my head over and over, wondering if I would ever be brave enough to say them out loud to you in a way that is clear, vulnerable, and completely real. What I'm about to say might sound different from what you're used to hearing from me. It might feel intense. You might even pause halfway through and think, is he okay? Why is he talking like this? I wouldn't blame you for wondering. But I need you to know with absolute sincerity, I am not drunk. I am not high. I am not under the influence of anything. There's no filter here, no exaggeration, no dramatic mood. This is just me. Raw, honest, open. All I'm asking from you is 5 minutes. 5 minutes to listen to my heart without interrupting it. 5 minutes to let me speak the truth I've been holding back for so long. Because this isn't easy for me. I don't open up like this often. But when something matters deeply enough, it deserves to be spoken. And what I need to talk to you about is you. The way I see you. The way I perceive you. The way your presence impacts my world in ways I've never fully expressed. You've probably noticed that sometimes I look at you differently, that my eyes linger on you a little longer than usual. Not in a way that disrespects you, not in a way that reduces you to something physical, but in a way that shows I'm studying something rare, appreciating something extraordinary. When I look at you, it's not just your face or your body that catches my attention, though you are undeniably stunning. It's the essence of you that pulls me in. It's the way you carry yourself. The way you walk into a room without trying to impress anyone, yet somehow everyone feels your presence. The way your energy shifts the atmosphere without you even realizing it. This isn't shallow attraction. It's not infatuation. It's not just physical desire. Yes, you're beautiful, breathtakingly so. But what moves me goes far beyond what the eye can see. It's the depth behind your eyes. It's the quiet strength in your posture. It's the warmth in your voice. It's the kindness in your hands. It's the softness you show when you care. It's the fire you carry when you stand for something you believe in. There's something about you that feels intentional, like the universe took its time creating you. As if every detail about you was crafted carefully, patiently, lovingly. The way you smile when something genuinely makes you happy. The way your eyes light up when you're excited. The way you laugh without holding back. The way you express your thoughts with honesty. Even when it's hard. When I look at you, I don't just see a person. I see a masterpiece in motion. Not a masterpiece because you're perfect, but because you're real. Because you're layered. Because you're complex. Because you have depth. I've tried explaining this feeling to others before. Some people understood instantly. They saw what I see, the authenticity, the warmth, the quiet power in your presence. They nodded as if it was obvious. As if anyone paying attention would notice how rare you are. And then there were others who didn't get it, who laughed it off, who thought I was exaggerating. But their reactions never shook me. If anything, they strengthened my certainty. Because what I see in you isn't something everyone is meant to understand. It's not something casual observers can grasp. It's something you feel when you truly pay attention. And I pay attention to you. I notice the small things. The way you tuck your hair when you're thinking. The way your voice softens when you're being vulnerable. The way you try to be strong even when you're tired. The way you care for others, sometimes more than you care for yourself. You may not always see how extraordinary you are. You may have days where you question yourself. Days where you don't feel beautiful. Days where you don't feel enough. But from where I stand, you are more than enough. You are more than beautiful. You are more than extraordinary. You are powerful in ways you don't even realize. There's a quiet grace about you, a natural elegance that isn't forced. It's just who you are. You don't try to shine, you simply do. You don't try to command attention, you naturally hold it. You don't try to be admired, you simply exist, and admiration follows. But what moves me most isn't how you look, it's how you make me feel. When I'm with you, I feel calm. I feel grounded. I feel seen. Not just heard, seen. You look at me like you understand pieces of me that I don't even explain. You make space for my thoughts. You listen to my worries. You celebrate my wins. You sit with me in my doubts. You make me feel safe. Safe to be imperfect. Safe to be vulnerable. Safe to be myself without performance. That kind of connection is rare. It's not something you find everywhere. And I don't take it lightly. I've hesitated to say all this because I didn't want to overwhelm you. I didn't want to sound too intense. I didn't want to scare you with the depth of what I feel. But the truth is, feelings like this aren't meant to stay small. They're not meant to be watered down. They deserve to be spoken in their full depth. You are not just someone I love. You are someone I admire. I admire your strength. I admire your resilience. I admire your intelligence. I admire your compassion. I admire the way you keep going even when things get heavy. You represent everything that is beautiful about being human. Not just physical beauty, though you radiate that effortlessly, but emotional beauty, spiritual beauty, the beauty of authenticity, the beauty of being unapologetically yourself. Every time I look at you, I'm reminded of what it means to live with passion, to feel deeply, to care fiercely, to show up fully. You inspire me without even trying. You challenge me to grow. You encourage me to be better. You make me want to protect what we have. And I need you to understand something very clearly. This isn't about idolizing you. It's not about placing you on a pedestal. It's about recognizing your worth and honoring it. It's about seeing you clearly and loving you fully, not just the easy parts, but the complicated parts too. I love the way you think. I love the way you express yourself. I love your curiosity. I love your humor. I love your softness. I love your fire. I love the way you exist in this world. You're a force of nature, not loud, not chaotic, but steady, powerful, undeniable. Like something that shapes the world quietly but permanently. And I feel incredibly blessed to walk beside you. You might not always see yourself the way I do. You might focus on your flaws. You might doubt your impact. But from my perspective, you are art. Living, breathing art. A reflection of love, grace, and strength combined. I don't love you just for your body. I don't love you just for your beauty. I don't love you just for how you make me feel. I love you for who you are at your core. For your kindness. For your empathy. For your intelligence. For your courage. For your heart. You are everything I didn't even know I was looking for. And I'm grateful, deeply, endlessly grateful, that I get to call you mine. So if you ever wonder how I see you, if you ever question what you mean to me, remember this moment. Remember these words. Remember that somewhere in this world, there is someone who looks at you and sees a masterpiece. Someone who sees your depth. Someone who sees your light. Someone who sees your worth. That someone is me. And I love you fully, honestly, completely.